Hey everyone, Tony George, DocSports.com. A Monday update, free NBA coming your way. We'll touch on the AFC and NFC championship games on deck. Let's just get it out of the way up front. First of all, I want to thank everybody who came over and got the win yesterday with San Francisco as our NFL playoff game of the year. 8-unit pick, wasn't easy. I made a few comments on Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, I'm at TGeorgeSports. During the game or right after the game. But interesting weekend. The free play, Cincinnati and Kirk on receptions. So I covered you both games over the weekend with a pick in each one. And boy, did I told you, Buffalo hadn't played anybody, hadn't impressed anybody. Wow. And then my boys right there. The Mahomes injury is catastrophic to Kansas City, in my opinion. Tweeted that out this morning. His ability, his variables make him probably the best quarterback in the NFL. You know, he had better numbers this year than he had last year without Tyreek Hill. Okay? Rematch of last year's game where we had him by the short and curlies. Decided not to go for 3 at halftime. Bonehead call by Andy Reid. It gave them a bunch of momentum, and they never recovered from that. And now you got Patrick Mahomes. If his mobility is limited, which I think it will be, high ankle sprains, I've had them. You know, playing sports in high school and college, I'm telling you. They're hard to recover from, and your mobility, so that's what makes him so great. Being able to buy time, running around in the pocket, getting receivers like Kelsey and all these other studs he has open. You know, running for it on 3rd and 6 when he didn't have an open receiver and moving the chains and getting first downs, extending drives. If that ability's gone, that's half of Kansas City's offense. They got playmakers everywhere. Their skill position players are equal to that of Cincinnati. So is the quarterback position. But that's a big blow. And Dallas, you know, by the way, Kansas City's favored 1, total 47.5. Eagles favored 2.5, I think totals around 46. Against San Francisco, who I was surprised to see. The thing about the San Francisco and Dallas game was that was a very, very poorly coached game from both sides. McCarthy, you knew it was going to happen. You know, I don't trust Dak Prescott in a big moment. That was the crux of that pick. You know, I'm going against a guy making $45 million a year with a third-string rookie quarterback. And won. Yeah. Played 7 NFL games his entire career, making what, $160 million a game, $160,000 a game. Prescott makes about $4 million a game, and that's what you got. Interceptions. The injury to Pollard killed them. Their defense played exceptional, but Kyle Shanahan, what got him there? What got San Francisco there? Opening up their offense, spread attack, throwing the ball around. He tried to grind it out and run it all day long against Dallas, and they were stuffing him for the most part. And really didn't get going, you know, in terms of opening up the offense and letting Purdy do what Purdy's been doing till mid-third quarter. And then when they started doing that, opened up the run game. I don't know what he was thinking. Poorly coached. Clock management at the end of the first half, terrible by Shanahan. Clock management by McCarthy, trying to get a punt team on the field. Bad clock management, just not poorly coached. You play like that against Philadelphia, you're going to get your rear end handed to you. But here we go. All the marbles this week. On Sunday, plays will be out Thursday. Haven't lost an NFL postseason card. Every card we put out's turned profit, including the Big 8 unit yesterday. All right, just a quick preview. We're not doing an opening line report this week on video. There's 2 games. I'm going to have plays in both, teasers, props, the whole 9 yards. Let's make some money. Okay? So, that being, and then we'll worry about Super Bowl. I'm very worried about my Chiefs. that the status on Patrick Mahomes' injury is going to be the most closely guarded secret in Kansas City till Sunday. I can guarantee you. So we don't know what we're going to get. Now, I'll try and keep my eye open. I got some sources there, sports writers, so you get into practice, see what he's moving around. I doubt he's doing much anything but therapy until Saturday. Do a walkthrough, and let's see if he can go. Tonight's game, Sacramento at home taking on Memphis. This is a couple of premier teams. Kings are really good this year. They go in spurts, hot streaks. They got players all over the floor. And we all know about Memphis. Memphis was down horrible last night. Just unbelievable. Let's pull up some numbers because they played last night. And let's pull up the current line. Right now you have Sacramento catching 1.5 at home. Total is 245.5. Memphis laying 1.5. Money line on them is minus 120. Money line on Sacramento as a dog is plus 100. Last night in Phoenix, Memphis scored 18 points in the first quarter, 19 points in the second quarter, and were down 62-37, and came back and scored 35 and 38 in the third and fourth quarter, and 25 and Phoenix only managed 50 points the entire second half, and they still won by 2. That's a brutal game to go back to back. The play in this game here tonight, and I'm not putting out any NBA today, but the play in this game tonight is the under 245.5. Now, when Sacramento plays a really good team, they play better basketball. They kind of play to the level of their competition. But one thing about the Memphis Grizzlies, when they play a team on the road that has a better than 600 win percentage, they're 10-1 to the under. They slow it down and grind it out. And Memphis, believe it or not, is one of the better defensive teams in the NBA. I was looking at this total here. The game total sitting at 245.5, a total which hasn't been surpassed in either one of their 3 previous meetings this year. They posted totals of 235, 222, and 226. This is up to 245. You're going to have some tired legs on offense tonight after playing Suns last night. I think we'll probably get a similar result tonight in terms of those totals. Memphis, best defensive team in the NBA with Jackson Jr. on the floor. They lead the association with 109.2 defensive rating. I think they'll play some hard-nosed basketball tonight, and I think they'll play a little bit more of a slow-it-down strategic game. 245.5 is a ton of points. Give me the under. Memphis, Sacramento. Tonight in the NBA. Doubleheader in college basketball over at DocSports.com tonight. Big 12 action. Got a small pick in the Baylor-Kansas game. Then we have a small conference, hidden gem, 4-unit. Boom, get on that one. And also, we're going to pass in the NBA tonight. This is really the only game that I kind of liked, and I wanted to get you guys a free play. Didn't put out many over the weekend, but I don't like the board. Side or total, hate them all. And there's no reason to force a play. You know, I'm not trying to sell picks. I'm trying to sell winners, period. That is the truth. And so we're going to pass there, but have a nice little 4-unit winner for you tonight in the NHL. We'll be talking about the AFC and NFC championships all week and some props to look forward to and some futures and have some fun with that. Maybe a podcast at the end of the week as well with a friend of mine. So stay tuned right here, Doc Sports. Free $60. Link in the description below. You've never been a member? There's a ton of free information over there. There's going to be a ton of free stuff about the NFL championship weekend. Get over there. It's all free. Okay? Including the $60 if you want to join up, and we'll park that in your account. You can use it anywhere on the site. Don't like me, I don't care. There's 11 other guys over there. Go over and check it out.